Previously on Pokemon, the World Championships had not yet been done, but now they are, and it was awesome, as you would expect. Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow. We apparently beat Florentino on our last playthrough, so yeah, we're playing more Pokemon Platinum, and this time we are going to finish up Route 215 and probably go ahead and have a look at the next town a little bit, because it's kind of cool that way. My emulation is a little bit slow, and I also forgot to set up the randomizer, so one sec. Okay, that seems to have improved things a little bit, so yeah, let's just keep going. So there's some berries down there. We get ourselves a hyper potion, which is pretty good, another 200 heal item. And yeah, since I have Krabby with me, let's go down cut to reach the berries. May as well. I don't remember exactly what berries and stuff are here, but blockberries, that's another one for the contest stuff, so we won't need that. These are probably like raspberries and... oh no, they're pecha berries. Oh nice. More poison healing is always a good thing. So with that said, we are going to come across a wild Pokemon, because of course we are, and it be Spoink. But we already caught Nidoran female here the last time, so I cannot actually catch this, even if I would want to. And then we just have to wait for the stuff like the rain effects and all of that cool beans to disappear. And now I suppose we're just going to keep on going. This is a shortcut one, so we're not... actually, there's not really any point in taking that one. Like, oh, you get to dodge grass that you could have dodged anyway. What is the point of that particular cut tree? That's just arbitrary and silly. So because of that, let's let's just go ahead and grab some more trainer fight stuff here. And I guess the one thing I should maybe make a mention of from recent stuff is that, just like Raukau has said in his own stuff, YouTube comments are kind of failing at the moment. At least for me, I can't end up seeing most of them that come through unless I look at my dashboard, because, or, you know, specifically in the comments part of the dashboard, because they're not showing up on the videos at all. If I look, I'm not getting alerts on the, you know, like the Google Plus thing at the top for when a new notification like alert stuff is there, which is kind of stupid. And I'm also not seeing them on the videos themselves. If I look at the actual video tab and stuff, it's really weird. Oh, a -4 Spark might still do a little bit of damage here, but it is resisted and Voltorb's attack is terrible, but it can get the paralysis, which is really dumb. And yeah, we are going to have to... do we have to switch? I mean, we kinda should switch, I think. You know what, let's switch out. I really don't want to potentially get myself wrecked by the next Pokemon coming in, so... although of course Screech is going to come out just to annoy me a bit further, but that's okay. Hopefully I can just go ahead and go first here. That would be really nice, as I do get the chance to go first. So happy days for Voltbold over here. I don't know how long I'm going to keep Elekid in the party for, being completely honest here, because now we're actually starting to get more varied Pokemon. I'm probably going to want to put Nidoran female in the party. And of course Eevee still needs to come in at some point. This thing has Volt Absorb, and that is kind of obnoxious. It's also going to have Thunder Wave, which I can't really do much about right now, so we're just going to have to do a little bit of damage here. Confuse Ray as well, that is even more annoying. But yeah, I don't really know if Elekid is going to be able to stay in much longer, because I do want to keep Shauna until, you know, the end of days right now, because I don't feel like she's really shown her full potential yet, and that is something I would like to see. So I don't want to get rid of that. Plus, she was my starter. God damn it, this stupid paralysis. I'm gonna get confused right again here, and it's gonna be really stupid. And oh my god, the hacks is so real. There's a confused ray, so 25% chance. Is it 25? No, it's a bit more than 25% chance of moving, because 50% confusion here, and then it's once you've got past that, it's a 75% chance of moving from there. I believe that's how it works. Although you can be fully paralyzed, so maybe it is just a 25% chance, because you can be fully paralyzed when you are still in confusion without hitting yourself. So I don't think they are individual checks. Actually, it's really interesting to think about that, because most of the time when you have stuff like attraction and confusion and the same thing, or attraction paralysis, stuff like that, they don't mix that well, you know, like they don't stack together. But I think confusion and paralysis actually do, because again, you can be in the confusion state but be fully paralyzed. So I think it's like 25% chance to not move, and then 50% chance beyond that to hit yourself. Really annoying.
To say the least, but what are you going to do? That's how the thing is set up. The tech is not really going to matter too much. It's just pointless wasting of time, which is why I really don't like moves like that from the AI. It's pretty much the absolute worst thing that they ever do, because they just kind of... Oh my goodness, this is stupid. Look at this. This is just pointless time wasting. And I was paralyzed anyway, but what the hell, man? This is like the absolute worst AI I've ever seen for anything. Oh my goodness. That mind reader detect though. It's gonna do it again as well. It's just so stupid. And of course, because it's Gen 4, the ring continues to force things to happen every single time. What even is this? Oh my god, Meditite is absolute best AI ever. Then it just
randomly goes for another detect. It's not even trying to hit me, it's just stalling for nothing. I might understand if I was poisoned, but obviously I'm not, so it's just so bad. There are no words for that. Absolutely no words. Regardless, I think I do need to use a paralysis cure here. I don't remember how far we have left to go, and I mean I do have paralyzed cure stuff, so we'll just use one here. I don't think I'm going to use it on Donatello because I don't feel like I need to. Is there an item here that, like, hidden and stuff that would be kind of cool? Doesn't look like it. There is a
item down there which we need to get hold of, so we'll get hold of that soon. Good job I didn't have to cast this, because I'm not really a huge fan of it now. It doesn't do very much of anything, to be honest. When it comes to, wow, your 4-1 awaits using the best move ever, freaking Thunder Shower, man. Yeah, there's not really any point in fighting the low stages and stuff this way. I could just use a repel, but hey, it's a mirror match. How about that? Yeah, I probably should just use a repel, but I'm lazy. I want to save them for the caves and stuff where every tile is an encounter, rather than just some tiles that you don't have to go into all of them.
But up here we get a HP up. That's actually a really good selling item. I might not end up using the startup items like that because of the whole effort value thing is not super important. But the fact that they sell for 4,900 Poké Dollars is very, very helpful. Also, some rather cool looking berries down there, and we get Shockwave, which I could teach to Fluffy no problem, because I don't remember when it gets a better move than that. I know Discharge is the attack that it gets, but I don't remember when it gets it. So there is that. Also, this guy will once again fight you in the morning, should you be up at that time and fighting trainers, I guess. What is my reserve Pokemon? It is Donatello, right? Yeah, so we'll switch you out for Bugsy over here. And we shall go ahead and get this double battle done. You can do this in single segments if you want. Oh, wow. See, if this thing had Skill Link, that would have been pretty cool, because I don't actually remember if it gets Rock Blast in this game. I haven't played Gen 4 properly in a while, so if it doesn't get Rock Blast, it would be kind of bad, because Icicle Spirit is only 10 base power. But even so, it would still be kind of neat to have someone like that. But, yeah, it can take on everyone. Shelder doesn't actually get Waterfall, though, so it's a bit weird. Anyway, Veilstone is actually the next place we are going to, so this double battle here shall be our gateway to that. They have a lot of Pokemon, so this could be kind of... Oh, God. This... yeah. About that. Whoa. Dugtrio, never a Pokemon I want to see when I have an electric type out here. I don't know, can I switch? This one, No, I actually can switch. Okay, so Sandveil is not really the ability you want on Dugtrio. The reason I'm always so worried about it is because Dugtrio gets Arena Trap, which will prevent your grounded Pokemon from switching. And of course, Flaffy being a grounded electric type is really weak to Dugtrio. There's nothing I could do against it, so it would be extremely bad to have to stay in against that thing. Feint, not going to do anything because I'm not protecting. That would have been a really good combo actually for if I had protect for the next turn, because then Hitmonchan could use Feint against Flaffy and basically just have it double target, and that would be really nasty because I wouldn't be able to protect. My protect would get broken, I would get hit by the dig, and it would suck very badly. Thankfully that is not what is happening here, however, so Feint is still going to do absolutely nothing. Dig is going to hit the resistance, which is fine. Again, thank goodness for not having Arena Trap. Getting kind of lucky with that. I don't know if the ability is fixed or if it's random between the stuff that they can have. So yeah, getting lucky that way, always something I like to see. So Hitmonchan obviously doesn't put up much of a fight against the resistance stuff. I probably should be having my HP bar like visible with the numbers and stuff, but whatever, you guys can see most of the stuff that you want here. You can see the proportion of health that I've got, that is the main thing. Headbutt, probably not something I want in the long run, but it is better than Tackle, so I may as well use it just now. And Slowsis is just about ready to do battles herself here, which is kind of cool. Razor Leaf is going to straight up get the Oko here. There is no reason why it wouldn't, because Dugtrio is incredibly frail, so there is that. And the Shell Bell should give a reasonable bit of healing. Yeah, probably about 5 HP there. Dugtrio really doesn't have a lot of health. It probably didn't have more than 44, 45 health at that point, so 5 HP would be reasonable to get as a 1-8 thing. So, what are the next two Pokemon? Gibble, not quite as I would say not quite as threatening, but it does have access to Dragon Rage at this level, so that is actually pretty threatening. And Prinplup, kinda cool. It shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me. I think it probably has Peck, but even then, Peck is only 35 base power non-stab. I don't think it has access to Pluck right now. I might be wrong in that, and that would hurt a lot, but I don't think it has a chance to learn Pluck yet. What it will have, however, is Bubble Beam, and Bubble Beam in the rain might hurt quite a bit here. Anyway, we do get another level up for Donatello, which is pretty good, and it does have Peck. Okay, so there's the 4 times weakness. Still didn't do enough to 3-shot me, I don't think. That did, what, 28 damage? Yeah, that's not quite enough to 3-shot me, I don't think. Oh no, wait, I think it is actually. Might be just about in the range of enough to 3-shot, but it doesn't matter because it died anyway. So, gave me most of my health back as well, which is pretty good, at least on Donatello's side. Not having the paralysis proc is very nice here as well, although that is famous last words, because there are 2 Pokemon left to fight, 1 on each side. And, ooh, a Breloom. Wow, that's cool. Okay, and Woopa. Breloom and Whoopapa. Okay, Mega Drain should be enough just to take out the Wooper. And Aerial Ace, of course, is 4 times effective on the Breloom, so this will take it out very handily as well. Still cool to see, though. Definitely much tougher Pokemon coming from these Ace trainers, as you would expect. They have higher base stat Pokemon to start with, so yeah, not exactly the easiest of fights ever. Amnesia might actually let this Wooper survive the Mega Drain here, off of my careful nature. I'm not sure if it lets it survive. If it does, it doesn't even matter. But it actually does! Wow, okay, it lives with like 1 HP. That's kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay, I didn't want to risk the miss, basically, and Return is obviously more than strong enough. Rock Smash would have done, really. I just wanted to use Return because I could. And that is the end of the fight. Speaking on return, actually, it was interesting in the World Championship stuff to see that Kangaskhan, no, the Mega Kangaskhan's were mostly using return instead of double edge now. There were one or two that used double edge, but most of the Kangaskhan we saw on stream were using return. And it's kind of neat to see that the extra bulk and stuff that people put into their Pokemon at that level. And, you know, they kind of stopped using the 252 stuff much more readily, which is neat. I think there were a couple of trainers we probably missed on that route, but whatever, we're just going to keep on going, and Celastic Town is blocked by those Psyducks, so they're not budging, and we cannot move on. Now, it must be a massive inconvenience to people in the Pokemon world, by the way, that oh, suddenly, randomly, out of nowhere, these wild Pokemon are just going to stay in the middle of the only path between places, and now we can't go anywhere because, yeah, that's like good economics, you know, balance and everything, right? Alright, Team Galactic's warehouse. Sorry, my throat got a bit stuck up there. Team Galactic's warehouse is somewhere we'll go eventually, but for now we can't go there. We can get the Star Piece, however, which is a very high sell item. I think it's 4,900 that you get for that. We're not going to be able to get that item for a long time because butts, basically. And yeah, is the gym accessible at the moment? I think it is by going all the way around. Yeah, it is, because you see Dawn over there. So we're going to have to go to the gym at some point soon. Yes, I do like Pokemon. Thank you very much. I don't really understand most of the rest of that, however. Alright, yes, the game corner is here. I think this was the last game that had slot machine stuff in it, because Heart Gold Soul Silver had Voltor Flip as the only way of getting coins, and beyond that we no longer have gambling stuff, because gambling is bad, kids, even though they already had stuff in it from the beginning. I don't know, like, Pokemon is weird. Yeah, so the Veilstone, Pastoria, there's 4th and 5th gyms that we're going to have to go to, and you have a new Parasol. I don't understand why you would buy a Parasol stroke umbrella for us in the UK. I don't understand why you would buy one if you didn't want it to have rain on it. That's weird. Okay, yeah. They do have lots of energy at least. And Porygon, unfortunately we do not have... Oh no, that was they actually want to give us it. Oh wow. I kind of want to use that. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the Porygon because reasons. I don't know. I don't think I already have the upgrade, but regardless, Porygon's a really cool Pokemon, and it's been a while since I've been able to use one of them. I kind of forgot that in this game, because this is the 3rd game and, you know, Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, this game actually has more Pokemon, like the evolutions and stuff. Gen 4 was really heavy on giving Generation 1 and 2 Pokemon extra evolutions, stuff like Tangela, Elekid, you know, Magmar, etc. So you're actually able to get hold of a lot of these old Pokemon. That's why you got the Togepi. That's why am I going in the right place? Yeah, I am. You get the Togepi. Obviously, Porygon got a 3rd stage evolution. You get the Eevee for getting Leafeon or Glaceon if you wanted later. Yeah, basically you get access to a ton of the Pokemon that evolved from the previous generations, and it was always cool. So, I guess the thing that we're going to call this is actually going to be the same as I had from my my Porygon 2 from competitive stuff, and that is not CBT, that is Captain Duck, because basically Porygon 2 was designed for space exploration, and I named it after Captain Toad, pretty much, because of freaking Captain Toad, man. Am I actually going to end up using this though? That depends on the nature, which is quiet. That is actually one of the better natures it could have, and it has Trace instead of Download. Trace is really fun for copying the opponent's abilities. I think I'm going to try and use this Paragon, which is really neat. So yeah, that is our Pokemon from Veilstone, I suppose. Not exactly what you would expect, but I think it is pretty cool. So you look like you're important. Stuff into Shellos. Yep, Shellos is kind of unique in this game actually, that Shellos in the Sinnoh region will either be blue shell or pink shell, depending on whether you... or not pink shell, but blue or pink, depending on whether you found it in the east or the west of the continent, which is really cool. Or the region, I should say. Pokemon guises, yeah. Just randomly talking to people because I can. And you have... I came to this city. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird area, this one. Anyway, the department store in this place is super important and very, very cool. So, there's the... Oh! Just about dropped my controller there. Good job I have my bed thing for that. Yeah, sure, we'll take some white fluff. Let's not misconstrue that one at all. Yeah, the former era, blah blah blah. So there's a lot of cool things in here, and you can buy Hyper Max potions. This is kind of interesting because you can buy these despite not having all the badges. So that's kind of cool. You can buy full heals here. We're probably going to buy 10 of those so I can have a decent stockpile with that. And what do I have to sell? I could sell PP up, but I don't really want to because I might actually use those. Can sell the calcium, so that'll be fine. And we can sell the full heal, the HP up above the full heal. So yep, there is that, and then from the general item slot, I know I can sell the Pearl because you don't need those set in L. 700 is quite a lot actually, so that's pretty good. 1000 for the Stardust is even better, however, so there is that. I got a Nugget at some point which I can sell. I do actually have the upgrade, I didn't remember if I picked that up or not. But yeah, I can actually use that Paragon, get a Paragon too, that'd be really nice. And we can sell the big mushroom because you don't need those set anything else. 2500 is pretty good. The tiny mushroom you can also sell, so do that. And the nugget sells for 5000 as always, so we'll sell that off. And the star piece for 4900 gives us a lot of money. We will be spending a decent bit of this money here, however, so that's fine. But one of the cooler things, you can still get the old stuff as well. You can get Ultra Balls here if you want them, so the standard 2x catch rate on absolutely everything at all times. It's pretty good. I might end up picking up some of those later, depends on what extra money I have, we shall see. You can actually go down into the basement here as well though, which is cool. This basement floor, what does this have again? The food and produce section. Oh man. So you can get Pokemon food. You can actually buy stuff here. So you can buy Poffins. I'm actually not going to, however. But you can also buy lava cookies, which makes my full heal buying freaking pointless here. Good job, Cal. Yeah, lava cookies are basically a full heal for 200 Pokédollars. I didn't even remember that you got those. Rage Candy Bars, that was alluring to Heart Gold, Soul Silver coming back out. We didn't know that at the time. Yeah, we have berries on sale. Okay, that's kind of cool. Which, what berries do you have? You have only these confusion ones. So, these berries will restore a small amount of HP when you go below half, but if you don't put the right type onto your Pokemon, depending on what type of food they like, it will confuse them. So, not really very good. I'm actually just gonna... This is such a waste, but I'm actually just gonna go ahead and sell the full heals I got here, because I can buy another set of lava cookies and basically come out on top there. So, no, I don't... forgetting which person sells what. Yeah, let's just buy another set of lava cookies. So, don't forget about them. Paradise in the basement. You dick. Give us back those Rage Candy Bars. Yeah. Flavors of Poffins, effect condition, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so this is the same as the Pokeblocks in the previous game, if or the previous generation, if you were looking at those. What have you got to say for yourself? Yep, you can buy poffins. Yeah, it would be nice, but if you suck at doing it, then you kind of can't. So that is just the first floor. The 5 floors here, I suppose I probably should have had a look and see if there was anything. And my controller keeps going right, which is really annoying. So yeah, trainer zone on the first floor, the battle collection on the second, TMs on the third floor. We'll go there in a sec and show that off. Pokédolls and goods, that's for your underground stuff. And a rooftop plaza at the top. So I think the battle corner has the X items and the other stuff, the stat up items. So there's that. Poketchup, oh man, counter application, sure, why not? This application, I don't remember if there was any actual use for it. I think it might actually be able to manipulate the RNG a little bit, but I don't really remember how that, or don't really know how that stuff works too well. But yeah, you can buy the startup items there, you can buy the X items here if that is what you want. So that's really good for speedrunning, as you would expect. I'm getting the carbos, oh man. Yeah, they're all pretty good. HP up, no duh, of course it is. So there is that. Match your dress, blah blah blah, I don't know. That's a contest based thing, obviously. What's recommended? You can see some stuff like that if you want. I don't really care. This, however, is where the important stuff is going to come in. So the TM corner gives you some TM stuff. It actually has flash, which is something I do kind of need if I wanted to go back and explore the cave underneath the cycle bridge and stuff. I would need to get that. So there's one for defensive TMs, one for offensive TMs. You could buy protect and stuff if you want. They're fairly inexpensive, so that's not too bad to get hold of. The offensive one's a bit pricier, but you can get some decent stuff here, including Focus Blast, which was actually really important for my first ever playthrough of this game, because I had an Alakazam, and the Steel Gym, Gym 6, had Steelix, which got OHKO'd by Focus Blast. It was kind of cool. But yeah, 5,500 each for these. They are kind of pricey end of things, but there are some extremely good TMs here. I don't remember if Flappy herself can get Focus Blast, but I know Ampharos can, so I definitely want to buy at least one of those. And we're probably going to end up buying some of the other ones here as well. Fire Blast I might actually get, so I could teach it to Nidoran and go with that. Thunder, of course, is really good as well, and that's basically how that stuff goes. And really from there, once my controller starts spazzing out, maybe I have to start using my other controller after all, I don't know. I just really like the SNES pad though. Kind of a shame that I can't keep using the stuff. You can buy a fridge for your underground base, that's kind of cool. It is just a toy though, so it doesn't work too well with that, but doesn't matter, you can buy some dolls if you want as well. Chatot is a pretty cute doll, so there is that. And yeah, that's pretty much what there is in this place. Actually, the Rooftop Plaza would have stuff as well, because that would have the place to the vending machine stuff, so you could buy lemonade and stuff like that, right? Because that is usually where they are, and indeed, this is where they are. So you could buy lemonade if you want, but it's not as useful to me as the Moo Milk at this point, so yeah. I mean, lemonade is still really good, don't get me wrong. 80 HP for 350 Pokédollars I think is the most cost-efficient health item you can buy. But I apparently get a sticky barb. Okay, never mind. That's not exactly what I was going to be saying. But yeah, the let's not go into that. But yeah, what was I going with? I've completely blanked out now. I got distracted by the sticky barb, and then that's it. It's like stuck to my head. I don't know. No, the lemonade is still more cost efficient. It just takes a lot longer to buy, and 80 HP is still not 100 HP. So I'd rather just get the Moo Milk myself. Get out of my way, dude. So the other place to go to is the game corner. and that is something where I'm probably going to have to put a little bit of a confession down on this later. Yep, need a coin case, but we can get one for next door. So, what are you doing in here? Team Galactic logo, blah blah blah. You are totally not gathering information, good sir. But yeah, we'll come back into it in a minute. GameCon has actually got really cool music in this game. But we can pick up a thing, I think from you. Nope, coins, you have none. Blah blah blah. But it's potential, hidden power. Yep. Alright. So yeah, let's see that. I actually completely forgot about that. Shauna, what hidden power would you have? You would have a... Okay then, never mind. Hidden power's base power was also dependent on the IVs of your Pokemon in this game though, so... Yeah, we kind of don't have coins, but you can see some of the stuff that we can get here will actually be wanted. So, let's go... It's been a long video already, but let's just go through the items here. The Silk Scarf is a normal base power move, 20% extra hold item for 20% extra power to your normal attacks. Wide Lens gives you 10% extra accuracy on all of your moves. That is not 10% as in taking 90 to 100, it is 10% of the move's accuracy. So if you used it on Dynamic Punch at 50%, it would only have 55%. Still situationally useful, however. The Zoom Lens only works if you go last, but it gives a 20% accuracy buff. So that is significantly more useful for slow Pokemon that use stuff like Hydro Pump, which has 80% accuracy, would go all the way up to 96%. Focus Blast would go to a pretty reasonable 84% accuracy, so there's that. The Metronome, if you use the same move consecutively, it keeps getting more and more power, up till about 4 or 5 turns, I think. But it increases the power of the move, so there's that. Then we have the Substitute TM, I forget which one is this. Endure, okay, completely pointless. 75 is Swords Dance, which is really good. 32 is Double Team, not so useful here. 44 is Rest. 89 is, I want to say, U-Turn? Yep, U-Turn. 10 is Hidden Power, 27 is of course Return, and then 21 for Frustration. And then we have these moves, which I will want to get a lot of. And yeah, we're going to have a confession time of that. So we get Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic, and then this, I want to say is Gyro Ball? Yep, and 68 is Giga Impact, which I have no idea why you would spend 20,000 coins to get, but basically Hyper Beam became a special attack in this game, and they made Giga Impact in Gen 4 to have a physical version, which I just would never use because it's dumb. But yeah, you can see these are incredibly good TMs. They are renewable TMs, but they cost 10,000 coins to get each. That's kind of absurdly expensive, but I do want a lot of them, so I'm going to fully, be fully honest with stuff here. I am most likely going to use a code to get maximum Game Corner coins. I'll show off the corner and stuff later, but it is in your right hand. No. Apparently it's not. Is this random or is it the same every time? It looks like it's the same. So yeah, we have a coin case now, which is pretty great. So I'm gonna find a action replay code to get max coins, but I will show off the actual slot machine stuff first. So yeah, we'll basically do that. We'll do that in the next part. We'll show off the game corner, and then we'll, like the actual slot machine stuff, and then we'll do some other stuff, and in between parts I'll get the coins. Because let's be honest here, in this generation with limited TMs and stuff, I think it's not really that bad to be able to get some of the good attacks that you could technically grind for. You could spend tens of hours getting all the coins and stuff if you wanted. But I really don't want to waste that much time. I don't want to waste your time, showing it off for too long. I definitely don't want to waste my own time trying to get all the Game Corner stuff done that way, because it will take so long and it would just slow the project down way too much. And, well, I don't know if I even really need to justify it, but so you are aware, I will most likely be using codes to get extra TM stuff that way because of the non-renewable nature of them in this game. There you go. So, with that said, this is definitely way too long at this point in terms of keeping on with stuff, but it's kind of the way it goes at times, especially with stuff like that meta-type. Freaking, that was ridiculous. Anyway, this has been GamerCow playing Pokemon Platinum and Nuzlocke. Next time we'll show off the rest of the stuff in Veilstone, and then, I don't know, I think I'm actually going to go back and do the tower at that point. Or maybe we'll see if I can catch another Pokemon to get Default first. I think that's what we'll do. So, till then, take care.